All right, so I kind of just wanted to go over very quickly each of these lights that I've had sent out. So we're gonna start with the small one here. This is from ThruNite, I believe that's how you say that. Super small, super compact. You know, the keychain light that I use right now is the Wuben G5, which I'll get into a little bit later because I want to go over, you know, what I like about each of these little lights. And this one is magnetic as well. You can put it up on any metal surface, so you can point it down, point it anywhere. I believe this one, yeah, you double tap and then you tap once for brighter, low, medium, high. So I'll leave up the specs for this one. You just have that single button on the side. You do have this little place where you can put a lanyard or keychain, and then it is USB-C rechargeable right there in the back. So nice little keychain option with a clip that, you guessed it, doubles as a hat clip. So you can put it on and have a headlamp on your hat. Also, make sure you go check out reliablehvacr.net for all your merch. Shirts, hoodies, and caps, of course. I will ship these out personally. So there's a few different styles on there. Make sure you check it out. You can hold it for a quick light, which is probably the brightest turbo mode. You can double tap to turn it on, single click to change brightness, like I said, and then hold it down to turn it off, just so you know all the functions. I think this one, for what it's worth, does hit the 5 pillars for me. That's an EDC light that you can carry with you, which is hat clip, magnetic, super compact, super bright, and rechargeable. So those are kind of the things that I look for in an EDC light. On to another one that I'm pretty stoked about. This is the Olight. I've heard good things on this front from people. So this one, you turn it on from this side wheel button, and I had it on this red nighttime mode. You can also beam it out straight ahead, and then you can flip it again or rotate it, and it's supposed to give you more of a downward angle on there. So you guys can see right there the different symbols. So a little downward, it's kind of like your headlamps on a car. Downward, your headlamps, your regular headlamp, your brights, and a red light. So kind of cool. Now this one is magnetic as well, so you can put it up somewhere to shine light in any metal cabinet. Again, rechargeable via USB-C right there on the side. Nice little, it's not a rubber, it's a nice little door right there. And it also clips. So unfortunately, you cannot use it as a headlamp, but if you have a shirt or pocket that you want to clip it to, you can also do that. It has a little clip here. So what I would probably use it for is to clip it on a tool bag and be able to point the tool bag where it is or where I need the light and use it that way, and then take it off the bag and put it up and shine inside a cabinet right there. So that's how I would use this one. Personally, I do like this orange color that they sent over. Actually, there is a loop there for it, my bad. You can carry it on a keychain if you want. You can put it in your pocket however you want to. There is some rubber right here so you won't damage anything, or wherever you clip it, it has good grip. But again, rechargeable, super bright, super compact, magnetic. There's different ways to mount it with the clip, but it doesn't have a hat clip feature, although you can clip it on your shirt to get kind of the same effect. And it's just really cool. So I like this one. I'll carry it in the tool bag. Now, for some of the bigger lights that we have now, this one was interesting. Someone actually mentioned this brand to me. This is Sofirn. Let's see if I can show you. Sofirn. So they sent this cyber design flashlight, futuristic looking, that gunmetal gray. This one is on Kickstarter, so I'm gonna leave a link to as much of what I can here in this video, but it's just a really cool design. It's kind of for show, if I'm being honest. It does work relatively well. It's just a single on and off button right there. Holding it will give you the different brightness levels. So you got that low, medium, high. When it goes back to low, you can double tap for turbo. So pretty straightforward. Again, this is just, to me, for looks, because it has, like I said, that cyber futuristic look that they advertised. You're gonna see all the different lines that they have going on, the little ridges, all the flat surfaces that go around this. And again, really cool, but there is no magnetic feature at all whatsoever on it. There's the tiniest little hole for a keychain, but it is a bigger flashlight, so this is something that I'll carry in my pocket. But there's no clip. It didn't come with any clip of any sort that I could put there. Also, if you do carry it in your pocket, there is a lock feature. So if you have it off and you double tap, it's gonna glow green, and that means you can't single press turn it on until you double tap it again. A little bit of a novelty flashlight here. I do think it's really cool. I am gonna keep it somewhere in case we need it, probably in the office. Just a cool little flashlight. Now on to my favorite of the bunch, which this is an upgrade over, or the big brother, I would consider it more so, from the G5 from Wuben. You can kind of see the patina that we got going on here from just having it on my keys and using it damn near every day. And I've already done a video on the G5. I'll link that down below. This is a newer offering from Wuben. This is the X4. This is the big brother. This also checks all the boxes, but it's just a little bit too big, except for that compact that I was talking about earlier, because you can, it is designed to be a hat clip, but that gets heavy. I've tried it. In a pinch, it'll help you out if you really need it, but this has the same features that come over from the G5. You can put it up. It is magnetic. This one has 2 lights. So if we have the slider all the way down, it locks to where you can't accidentally turn it on. The next one up is going to be the sidebar. And you still have that wheel from the G5 on this one where you can max it out, turn the brightness down, whatever it is. So I put this in plenty places where we can use the magnet and still face it downward, or if you want to switch the lever up to the next mode, you can actually point it out forward. So I have seen that this is a cool white, whereas on the bottom it's more of a warm light. But wherever you put this on something, or if you use it as a hat clip, you can point it forward or point it off the side with this side light bar right here. And then if you go up again, you have a moonlight, which is going to give you the most battery, but it is a super dim light. You have some RGB as well. I just double tapped on the forward light. Now you have some different lighting going on depending on how many times you do that. And then if you hold it, you get a blue light. I'm not sure what that is for. I would have anticipated a red light, but I don't think there's anything I can do. It just turns on and off. So those are the majority of the features there. So I do like that single side button there with the wheel for the dimness. I think that's way more intuitive, magnetic, all that. Now the G5 is strictly rechargeable. It has the same functions where you push the side, well, it's probably locked, where you push that button and then you have the wheel to increase or decrease your brightness. This one has a pivoting head, which is my favorite thing on this thing. So since it only has this one light, whenever you put it up with the magnet or you wear it as a hat clip, you can actually point the light where you want to. It gets plenty bright. And this little clip here, just for a refresher, you can actually swivel it all the way around depending on how you want to put it on either a hat or a pocket, whatever, tool bag. And it's magnetic, like I said, but this is strictly rechargeable. This one here, I forgot to mention, you do have a little lever here that I'm going to use right now, but it also, when you push down on it, gives you a turbo mode, which is plenty bright. So I'll leave all the specs on screen for all these flashlights, so make sure you pause and read that. One thing that people have said is they want a replaceable battery. Where I said the G5 doesn't, the X4 does. So if you want to unlock up and then push this button, you have a rechargeable battery here. So for you guys that are into replacing your batteries or swapping them out, this does have that option here. I'll leave the specs, like I said, and it's also rechargeable. If you slide this all the way down, you do have USB-C to recharge that battery itself. So this is one of my favorite flashlights now, whereas I was trying to use this Nitecore one that I had. I did like that it locked. It would lock itself out with this little slider here, so you wouldn't be able to turn it on accidentally, and it worked fantastic, but it was just a standard flashlight. I did like the little display to show you if it's locked, how much battery, all that kind of stuff. Solid flashlight build quality, but where, you know, this one does way much more with the sidebar, the wheel for brightness. It also has a lock feature if you have the slider all the way down, magnetic, so I can, you know, light up whatever unit that I'm working on. Those are all things that makes me keep this flashlight in my tool bag. So this is my favorite one. And this is the one that I have on me at all times. They just both happen to be from Wuben. You got the X4 and the G5. I just think a great combination for any tech out there. The one that you keep in your tool bag and the one that you keep in your pocket or keys.